Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Giselle and today I'm going to be showing you guys my highlight and bronzing routine. So first off, we're going to go ahead and get started with the highlighting portion. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 20 Sand Sable, and then I'm going to go ahead and put on top the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium. So I'm using the Fit Me 20 Sand Sable first because it does have a peachy undertone, so it will help cancel out any darkness or any shadows that you do have underneath your eye. And as you can see, I am focusing the product towards the front area of my eye. I'm putting it towards the half and then forward on. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the Tarte Shape Tape towards my tear duct area, and I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of this. I'm going to put one dot on each side, and this will allow me to just concentrate the lighter area towards my tear duct, bring more light forth there. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up my beauty blender and blend out my product. But although I am blending it out, I am not moving the product around. I want it to stay where I placed it. That way I will still have the same amount of coverage, but I'm also blending out the product. So now I'm going to go ahead and just keep on blending. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Bamboo Naturals Eye Smudge Brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use this to just blend out the product that my beauty blender cannot reach in, and that is by my eyelid. That is blended, we're done with that, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Maybelline Super Stay Multi-Use Foundation Stick, and I'm going to go ahead and use the MAC 161 as dual fiber brush to go ahead and blend out this product. Since it is a cream bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and just place this on the perimeters of my face where the sun would naturally hit. I do like to go ahead and use a dual fiber brush when it comes to cream bronzers because it allows the product to just be blended out seamlessly and you do not have any harsh lines. And just as a quick side note, although the Maybelline foundation stick is a foundation stick, you can go ahead and use it as a bronzer. If you go ahead and pick up darker shades, they are multi-use, so that is the purpose of them. As you can see, I'm showing you how one side looks with cream bronzer as opposed to the other one. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side of my face. Once you are done with the cream bronzer on both sides, you're going to go ahead and pick up your beauty blender once more just to blend everything together. Then you're going to go ahead and just blend out any under eye creases you may have had because, as you may remember, we have not set it yet. So before we do go ahead and set, you do want to go ahead and blend it all out. And to go ahead and set, I am using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is my tried and true. I'm going to go ahead and just use a little bit of this underneath the eye. I do not like to bake, so I only set. I feel like if you go ahead and bake, it could be too much for underneath your eye, especially if you do have dry under eyes. So that is what I'm going to go ahead and do. Once the under eye is set, you do want to go ahead and set the bronzer that you initially put with cream bronzer. And with that, I am going to go ahead and use the Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio in Fair Light. I am going to go ahead and pick up Café con Leche and Pale Wear. I'm going to go ahead and mix these two bronzers, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Jacqueline Times Morphe Collection brush in JH04, and that is what I'm going to go ahead and use for my tool for my powder bronzer. And again, you just want to go ahead and just go on the perimeters of your face where you cream bronzed. Once you are done powder bronzing, you do want to go ahead and pick up your beauty blender once more just to blend everything out. Blending is key. And I'm going to go back into my Alamar Cosmetics Complexion Trio. And I'm going to go into Rise and Grind, the highlighter shade, while using my Alamar Cosmetics Brightening Brush. I'm doing this just to bring back any light that I might have lost when I was powder bronzing. So you do want to go ahead and lighten up that area once more, just lightly. As you guys can see, I really like to blend everything out, and I'm showing you guys in up close. Everything is nice and blended. I also go in for my last step. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish Powder. This is just to marry everything together, the powders, all of them, just to go ahead and just have a seamless look. As you guys know, I really like for everything to be nice and flawless. And that is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Besitos!